This episode of Overreaction is brought to you by Guts Racing.
Overreaction.
Time to overreact. Overreaction. Let's all overreact.
It's time to overreact. We're headed east. The championship moves to High Point. High Point's awesome. Look at those hills, those off cambers. Low-key has some pretty sick jumps too. And you know who loves High Point the most? Mother Nature. She's got a big giant crush on High Point. 2 years in a row, she brings the slop. But when this place is sloppy, they still move pretty good. That was at least the case in qualifying today. Whiskey Throttle, thank you guys for the raw, uncut footage from practice. And Haiden Deegan, you got to feel pretty good about yourself, man. You're number one, but you did it in the sloppier session, not in the drier, ruddy session. That never happens like that, but it happened today here at High Point. So Deegan goes to the gate, number one in the 250s, and in the 450s, Chase Saxton, bro, you are so lucky. That could have ruined your day, your month, your championship, maybe killed Justin Belrod, but luckily you guys were 1 foot over and 1 foot back, because otherwise, game over for both of you. Jett Lawrence falls over in the corner, and I'm sorry, but that's funny to me when he falls over in a corner. It's like if Usain Bolt walked off a curb and tripped. That would be funny. So when Jett falls in a corner, that's funny. I laughed. Sorry, he was stuck under his bike. He'd get up and become the fastest in the session, which means he's all the way back. Yeah, I think he's 100% back to normal, and that sucks for everybody on the gate, including Big Bro. Before we drop the gates, I got to give a little shout out to James Stewart because he gave a shout out to me. I'm watching Juju Beaumare on the screen. All of a sudden, I hear this.
And the help of Daniel Blair and the KTM and all them, I think he's been set up for success, and hopefully he just continues to go.
Giving me the warm fuzzies on my little heart. You know what? I'm going to throw this out there. James and I have been talking about doing a show together for a couple years now, and we just haven't been able to make it work, but I'm thinking maybe we should take this more serious. What do you guys think? Should the Bubba's World crew and the Main Event Moto crew collab and do something together? If you make enough noise, maybe it happens. James, I'm throwing it out there publicly, bro. Let's do this thing. And now, let's drop the gates.
250 Moto 1, sponsored by EMT Racing.
All right, 250 Moto number one, Haiden Deegan is going for 4-0. And Levi Kitchen, Tom Vial, your backs are against the wall. You better do something, and you better do it in this moto. When the gate goes down, you got a shot, because Haiden Deegan is outside of the top 20, way back. He's got a long way to go. Ty Masterpool, who takes the lead from Ryder D and Nick Romano. And for Ty Masterpool, you were the fastest qualifier in the second go-around today when the track was gnarly and ruddy like this. So now you got that clear track, bro. It's time to go. Chance Hymas says, no, it's my time to go. I am the star of this summer. I'm going to make the pass. I'm taking that clear track. I'm out of here. And he was able to pull away for a little bit, but eventually Ty Masterpool and Joe Shimoda made their way back up to Chance Hymas, while Haiden Deegan is making his way through the pack. Now he's inside the top 10. You better run, boys. Then Hymas makes his first of two mistakes. He goofs up. Ty Masterpool goes around the outside, and then Joe Shimoda's going to go around the outside. And if you're Chance Hymas, he is new to being up front. He's loving life up there. He gets that lead. I'm sure he dropped everything he had, probably made a couple mistakes. His arms blew up and he had to settle down for a lap or two. The boys go by, but he's still sitting in position for a podium, but not for long, because here comes Haiden Deegan making his way through the pack. He gets to fourth. He can see the leaders, and once you see him, everything changes. And for Haiden Deegan, that was it. He turned on the afterburners and he was on his way to the front. Deegan makes his way up to Hymas, and guess what? It's time to introduce these boys to the danger zone. Chance Hymas, welcome to the danger zone, baby. Joe Shimoda trying to protect the inside. Welcome to the danger zone, baby. And now he's in second. I'm thinking that's all you need to get the overall, but no, we're in the danger zone. And Ty Masterpool, you're in it now too, bro. And there goes Deegan around the outside, and he makes the pass into the lead. And to Ty Masterpool's credit, he fought back so hard. He wanted that moto win, but he just couldn't get it. Haiden Deegan would go on and get the win. You don't have to like him, okay? You don't have to like the things he says on the podium. Even this one, he throws out a little bit at Chance Hymas. It's a little iffy, a little cringy, but man, on the bike, you got to respect it. The dude is Ryan Villapoto 2.0. Once he caught fire, he just blitzed these dudes, and I don't know what else y'all need to see to at least respect on the bike, because on the bike, he's phenomenal. Off the bike, yeah, that's up to you to decide. Everyone's got their own taste, and for some, that is not theirs, but on the bike, the dude is a freak.
250 Moto 2, sponsored by Racetech.
All right, 250 Moto number two, anybody, stop Haiden Deegan. The dude's got way too much confidence. Someone's got to stop him. And Haiden decides, hey, I'll just stop myself by getting another terrible start. He's buried way back in the pack while you got the Club MX guys running 1, 2, and 3. And guys, this is a power class. This is the 250 class. That's a privateer team. Just wait. Just wait. They're going to get factory support someday, and watch what happens when they do. Haiden Deegan goes down. He's even further back in the pack. Can he do it again? Is he really going to go through the entire field again and go 1-1 like an absolute beast? He's got a long ways to go, but he's got a lot of time to get there. And Tom Vial is taking advantage. He goes by Mark Finnis, and I am so proud of Mark Finnis. He rode for me last year on the Gas Amateur Elite team. I knew he'd be good at outdoors. I didn't know he was going to be this good. I'm so pumped. He's a fighter. He's got a different mentality than most, and that's why he was up there banging bars. He didn't care who it was. Tom does go by, but then Tom goes down and gives the lead back to Mark, and I'm thinking, Mark, go, buddy, go. You got the lead. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Go. Ty Masterpool says it's an opportunity of my lifetime. I'm going to take the lead from you. This puts me in a 2-1 position to get this overall. And then he goes down and gives the lead back to Mark again. So Mark's leading, and I'm thinking, dude, Finnis is going to win. Everyone's just going to fall around him. He's going to win. And then Mark goes down, and look, I know you're bummed, bro. I know you're bummed because you went down, the bike broke, you didn't get the finish, but dude, you broke out. Everyone saw you today. You broke out. Just go back and grind and get back to work. You are fine. This was the best day of your career. Doesn't matter what place you got. Today was incredible. Chance Hymas makes his way by Ty Masterpool, and I'm thinking, wow. So Haiden Deegan's throwing shade on the podium Moto 1, and Hymas is going to come back in Moto 2 and just shove it in his face and get a big win, and he's got that clear track now, and he is on his way to victory. Haiden Deegan doing what he did Moto 1. He's just creeping through the field little by little, and then late in the Moto, he makes his way up to Tom Vial and makes the pass for third, and that gives him the overall. That's right, 1-3 for the overall. We're going 4-0. The streak continues, and Ty Masterpool says, no, it's not. I'm breaking the streak. I'm winning this Moto. I'm doing it for Jesse. He makes the pass back by Chance Hymas with a couple laps to go. Bro, you better hold on. You better hold on tight, because guess what? It's not over. Haiden Deegan is riding like an absolute savage, makes his way all the way up to Chance Hymas, blows by him with a crazy pass into second, and then the last half a lap, I'm on my feet, I'm screaming, Deegan and Masterpool, couple corners to go. Here goes Deegan, tries to make it up the hill, and he comes up short, and Ty Masterpool wins the overall at High Point. I can't believe it. It's an incredible story. I'm going to expand on it this week on the Daniel Blair Show. You will not believe what this kid has been through, and he gets the win, 2-1. He does it for Jesse. He does it for Mitch's dad. I'm borderline in tears. That's an incredible ride. And then, hey, for Haiden Deegan, man, look, you did not win the overall. The streak is over, but you did expand your points lead. And I like the courtesy to Ty Masterpool in the podium. Look, you threw a little shade at Hymas. I get it, but for Ty Masterpool, you gave him his respect because he deserved it. There you have it, Ty Masterpool. He's your winner. Haiden Deegan, he's a big winner too in the points he pulls away. What an incredible day, 250 racing. Oh, it's the best.
450 Moto 1, sponsored by Scott USA.
All right, so the big boys are on the gate, and I'm looking at Hunter Lawrence and that red plate, and I'm thinking, big bro, let's go. Let's beat Jett. And the gate goes down. Of course, it's Hunter Lawrence and Jett Lawrence up front 1-2. And I'm thinking at this point, does Dazzy just go and take a piss? Does he go to the snack bar and get a corn dog or smoke a cigarette? I mean, it's becoming automatic. 1-2 every single freaking moto. Early laps, you got Dylan Ferrandis going by Justin Cooper saying, that is my factory bike. I'm going to pass you and beat you now. I'm not sure what accent that was, but Justin Cooper says, no, you're not. I'm going to take it back from you. I'm better than you now. You need to accept that. And now I'm looking at the leaderboard. I'm seeing the top 5, and I'm thinking, maybe I should play the lotto, because that's the exact top 5 that I picked this week on the Rocky Mountain ATV Fantasy Show. Throw the checkered flag, boys. Throw it. But no, Hunter makes a big mistake. Justin Cooper goes down, so never mind. But Jay Coop would come back later in the moto on Dylan Ferrandis. And look, this is very important for him right now to establish himself as an every week upfront guy, top 5 guy, podium guy. He's got to be able to beat Dylan Ferrandis in every moto from here on out. He is better than him at the moment, so he should get by, and eventually he does. And I'm thinking Eli's going to be back. Cooper Webb's going to be back. Are they going to run 3 450s again next year? It's getting pretty expensive over there, Yamaha. Shout out to the TV crew for getting Derek Kelly and Grant Harlan on screen. Look, I love when privateers get on screen. You don't just do it just to do it. If they are putting up a good showing and they deserve the attention, you got to find them. The TV crew did that. Awesome battle between the two. And then the next thing you know, you got Hunter Lawrence back on Jett Lawrence, and he would sit right there in his shadows till the very end of the moto. Never got close enough to make the pass, but he was right there the remaining minutes of the moto. And look, I'm just going to say this as Jett Lawrence gets the win. Without Hunter Lawrence, Jett never becomes what he is. Like, look, I know that sounds like an overreaction, but it's not. But Hunter's been there since the very first day on the bike to this moto. He's been pushing Jett, pulling Jett all along the way. And look, Jett is a phenom. He deserves the credit for what he's become. But let's be real. Without Hunter Lawrence, Jett never gets to where he is. So this win, yes, goes to Jett. But in reality, look at the leaderboard and the gap. This was a Lawrence brother win, straight up. Again, Dazzy smoking a cigarette as the boys make their way to the podium. 1-2 again.
450 Moto 2, sponsored by Mika Metals.
There is only one man, only one, who can stop the Lawrence brothers' whole shot streak, and that man is Filthy Phil Nicoletti, who grabs the whole shot. I love you, Phil. You are such a badass. It doesn't last for super long. Ombre ends up taking the lead. He's going to lead it for the 30 club. Filthy Phil, you are such a badass. Early in the race, Chase Sexton decides it's time to go savage, and he makes the pass on Hunter Lawrence, and he sets his sights out on Jett Lawrence, and he is coming like a freight train. Obviously, Jett gets the memo, and he says, I gotta move now. And then Jason Anderson says, you know what? I think you're the guy who grabbed my helmet earlier this year. Yeah, you were that guy. I'm gonna push you way wide for absolutely no reason. Chase Sexton up the inside is gonna get both of them. And then Jett went absolutely psycho for 30 seconds. We got to see that full ceiling. He ends up blowing back by Chase Sexton. He goes, no, it's not gonna happen like that. Next up, it's Hunter Lawrence's turn to pass Jason Anderson, and he goes by pretty aggressive. Nice move, Hunter. He's not playing the game with the vets. He's like, I might be a rookie, but look, I'm in this class. I'm the points leader. I ain't playing around with someone who I don't think is better than me. Straight up. Then comes maybe the sickest lap I've seen all season, maybe in the last 5 seasons. First up, it's Chase. He goes blowing by Jett Lawrence with authority. Jett says, no way. There's no possible way of putting up with this. He goes right back by him, and then Chase says, yes, it's happening. I'm beating you today. I'm sick of this crap. I'm taking it now. And he makes the pass back. And then Chase does what he's done now multiple times. He breaks our heart. He goes down. But what do you want him to do? I mean, what do y'all want? I want him to go for it. I want him to live on the edge like that. I guess it's worth it for me. Maybe it's not worth it for him. He's the one on the ground all the time. But God, I like seeing him go for it. And that's how I want him to race Jett. I want him to take it to him. It's the only way he's going to be able to beat him. He's not going to be able to beat him by cruising it. He's going to have to ride that line and make it work. And he almost makes it work in Moto number 2. Jett Lawrence would go on to get the win, and look, they threw everything at him today. Jett rode awesome both motos. Got to give him credit, man. They threw everything at him. His brother did, Chase did, and he fought back, and he gets the victory. And these 3 psychos, I'm telling you what, these 3 freaks right here, a lot of respect. You guys are putting on an absolute show. I'm telling you right now, this is one of the best days of motocross I've ever seen. Maybe the best race of the year. In fact, I'm going to say it. Overreaction time, baby. That was the best race of 2024, no question. And Chase, back to you. Don't stop. Don't give up, dude. It's right there. The championship is tight. Y'all bunch this whole thing right back up again. He's right there in your sights, Chase. Keep grinding, keep digging, and you're going to get him one of these days straight up. You had him 3 times today. You passed him 3 times. You're going to close one of these down, bro, so just keep going. Great show. I hope you had a great time. We'll catch you this week on the Daniel Blair Show. We'll be talking Time Masterpool and probably talking a little bit about Chase Sexton as well. We'll see you then. See you.